Oh, oh, oh. That's right. You know what this is? This is my makeshift O. That's right. This roll of duct tape here is a makeshift O that I use for my Occupy County collecting project. That's right. On Monday, I started my Occupy County collecting project, where I try to visit as many county courthouses as possible and hold a makeshift O like this. Because this is like the noble Occupy symbol. Like this, to hold an O in a clenched fist like this. Occupy! So this roll of duct tape I use as my personal O. And here's some other, and this would make a good O too. This is like a roll of yellow reflective tape. Or this is an old bike cable, like that used to have like a padlock and stuff. This is like from back in the days of the extremist. That's what this is. This is a good backup O. But see, I have to make them small so I can carry them along with me on long trips. Oh, that's right. It's a makeshift O that I'm going to carry with me. And that's right. Oh, I remember one time. This is funny. This is a funny story. I was watching the Grammy Awards. This was probably about 25 years ago. I was watching the Grammy Awards, and they were doing like awards for like different recordings and stuff. And this wasn't the part of the show that had like popular music and stuff. This was like other, like more like other kinds of music, like more like other forms of music that aren't as that don't sell as many records. But there is one, and they played like one of the nominees or one of the winners of one of the Grammy Awards. They played like part of the recording for it, and the singer in the recording goes, "Oh," and I thought they were gonna start singing the Star Spangled Banner, and it was funny because it sounded like the very first note of the Star Spangled Banner. It was like, and I don't remember what type of music it was. I think it was like an opera recording or something. And they went, "Oh," and I thought they were gonna go, "Oh, say can you?" But that's another. That's a very patriotic Occupy symbol. So this is not only a well-respected and noble Occupy symbol, it's also very patriotic because it evokes images of the national anthem. And another good Occupy symbol that's very useful is the mask, the Occupy mask that people always wear at Occupy events. And lately I've noticed, I saw somebody posted a picture of themselves wearing one at a Tea Party event. Because it's such a noble symbol that now people in the Tea Party are trying to use it. So Occupy is so highly regarded that the Tea Party is now trying to copy its symbols. So anyway, on Monday, I hit 3 courthouses on Monday, 3 of them. I hit the Newport Courthouse, I hit the Covington Courthouse, and I hit the Cincinnati Courthouse. So now one county is complete, which is Hamilton County, because Campbell and Kenton County each have each have one more courthouse for me to hit. This is probably the only place in the country, I'm not 100% sure, but this could be the only place in the country that has 3 county courthouses that are that close to one another. There's one for Campbell, one for Kent, and one for Hamilton County. So the Occupy County Collecting Project really lucks out there. Actually, I think around Louisville there might be some that are. No, even in Louisville, I'm looking at the road atlas here. It looks like New Albany is actually pretty far from downtown Louisville. So, but there's very few places in America where you have 3 county courthouses that are that close to each other. So, if people think this isn't, if people don't like this and by the way, next week I'm going to be going to Milwaukee. So I don't know if I'll get a chance to use my makeshift O there. I probably won't. I probably won't have time. It'll probably be too cumbersome. But I am going to carry along. When I do go to Milwaukee next week, I am going to carry this along in the stony depths of my gym bag that I carry along in the car. That's right. So it's going to be secretly stowed away in there. So, and some people don't. Some people might not like this project. Some people might think this project is completely pointless. But you know what I say? Just lighten up a little. Come on, have a little fun. It's Occupy, so have fun. Lighten up a little. That's what people always used to say to me whenever I dared to complain about being attacked or beaten up at school. Somebody would say, well, just lighten up a little. Like in 8th grade or something. I got beat up at school in 8th grade. And then I came home and I said, somebody beat me up at school today. And I was like, Tim, why don't you just lighten up a little? So, you're not going to believe what happened at school today. Today at school, some kid at school punched me in the face and stole my lunch money. And then they grabbed my math book out of my hands and tore all the pages out. And it made me eat all the pages. And then they blamed me for tearing up the math book, so now I have to pay for it. And then they stuck bubble gum in my underpants. Tim, why don't you just lighten up a little? I can't count the number of times I heard that. Just lighten up a little. So that's the story of the Occupy O. Now, it's good that the word occupy begins with such a nice round letter like that, because imagine trying to find objects that are shaped like a R or a W or a K or a J or anything like that. So that's the story of the Occupy